All right, so once again, I am Blaze of the Premier League, and this is Santa. How's it going, man?
Hi, pretty fine this year.
Yeah, good games. How are you feeling after those?
Thanks. Well, pretty fine. We played well, and I'm happy for that.
hmm
We played better than enemy. That's all.
Yeah, that was some pretty awesome plays there. It was really interesting how you played those lineups. Obviously, taking it in this case 2-0. Do you feel confident about those games going on into it, or did you think it was kind of anybody's game?
I think everyone playing like that. It's nothing new about it.
Okay, that's understandable. How'd you feel at the end there? That last game you got a big vacuum into wall replica when they initiated a little bit outside their base with the Batrider. You thought that was obviously that was the pretty much nail in the coffin there. How'd you feel after that one?
Well, it wasn't about me. They were stayed very stupidly, and for some reason, but rather used ultimate not on me. I was standing behind anti-mage, but on anti-mage with huge level items and ages. They can kill him anyhow, even if they will kill him. He got ages. It's pretty big mistake, and they all coming like. Well, it was easy actually. Nothing about me. It was all Fnatic mistakes.
Understandably. So you have had some rough best of threes against Fnatic previously. Do you kind of feel like after those that you've learned a lot about their style and kind of have them pegged now? You just like look at them and say, okay, we know exactly what they're going to do, and then you pick something completely different to work around it.
Well, yeah, we got some new heroes. A Silencer, as you see, it's pretty good hero. And the key is to get Furion, not to let Fnatic get Furion. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so taking that out of his hands really helped out there. I noticed in the second game that you didn't draft up any stuns at all other than the Magnus' Polarity. Were you just 100% reliant on the last word, Global Silence, and Orchids just to make sure, as long as they can't cast, you don't really care about the auto attacks?
Yeah, sure. Well, we have Nikes with Bounce, and we have a lot of Silence. We have Enchantress, Slow, and Furion Sprout. So the key was to get faster cheat on Furion and start ganging Storm. That's all.
Makes a lot of sense. So one person from chat is asking about the Navi roster changes. Do you have any opinions on that? Thoughts on that?
I think they got pretty strong combo of players, but I doubt that that's right decision.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, do you think they're going to be a difficult team to go up against in the future with their current lineup?
Yeah, sure, especially in first month, I guess, until they got a huge morale like every new team.
As far as the last game where I was mentioning, you put a lot of faith on the polarities of the Magnus. If he wasn't landing those big RPs, if he was just getting like one or two at a time, like one time he just hit a single, I believe, Undying in the pit or Storm Spirit.
Mhm.
What if he wasn't making those big plays, those big initiations? Did you have a fallback plan of how you're going to play it out?
Well, at Russian, we was trying to initiate. Well, we was trying to start fight before they killed Russian. Still, Aegis and something. There was at a very bad place. That's why we fight them there. Unfortunately, we was too late and they killed Russian. So Magnus wasted his ulti on Aegis. If we'd started fight a bit earlier, we could win much better, I think.
Mm-hmm. So you said that you made sure that in every draft you took out the Nature's Prophet, either picking it yourself when you had second pick or banning it out when you had first pick. Is there a reason you're? Is it Trixie's Prophet? Is that really what you don't want to have to deal with?
Yeah, sure. Well, they're always playing with Prophet. They understand his power. There are teams that don't understand his power. They are not picking it, so you could not ban it or pick it so earlier. But versus Fnatic, you always must remember about Nature Prophet.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like you've kind of figured them out a little bit. They've had a lot of success this month, and I think you're like the fourth match that they've actually lost this month. You feel that you're pretty much on top of the world now, just pretty much able to take them on anytime that they come up
Uh,
against you?
well, we just played well. It's only one best of 3 match.
Sure.
It's not a big deal.
Cool.
Every time we playing versus them, it's 50-50.
Gotcha. So a little bit back and forth there. You said that Silencer was one of your new heroes that you've added to kind of your selection pool there. NS played him pretty nicely there. Well timed to counter initiate on Storm and stuff. Do you have any other future heroes up your sleeves? Looking towards some of the heroes that are going to be released into Captain's Mode, like Troll Warlord?
Yeah, sure. We're testing heroes like Duza or another heroes. Well, they're pretty strong, I guess, but you can already pick Duza, but I'm pretty sure at international it will be a lot of China Duzas, but now Duza time is not now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Will, I appreciate you coming on after this game, and I just wanted to wish you congratulations, good games on those two, and
Thanks.
best of luck in your next games.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck to the best wishes.
Appreciate it, man. See you.